get lots of tweets about how to do a liquid liner. The most common mistake is by using the liner brush that you get with the product. You need a stiff, angled brush. Put the product on the back of your hand. Make sure you get lots on there so that the liner's really wet. And then you're going to use your stiff, angled brush, dip it into the liner, making sure that you cover both sides of the brush, and really flatten it well onto your hand so that you get a very, very precise line on the brush. So I'm going to pull the skin up slightly to make it taut, starting on the outside corner, do one fell swoop, and then fill in the space below it. With the angled brush, it gives you a really stiff line.
Just a few strokes then, fell swoop.
And then you can either use one fell swoop or do small strokes. Then moving on to the inner corner, working outwards. When you're doing it yourself, if you rest your elbow on a table, and obviously you're going to be using one eye, but you can look down onto a mirror on the table. If your product starts to dry up, make sure you keep putting more on the back of your hand. It has to be really, really wet, and just keep going over the line. Outside corner and then inside corner to the middle to make them meet. Once you've done the full line, you can then look at yourself and fill in any areas that need straightening out a little bit. The key to this is to do it really slowly. Make sure you get right to the lash line, because you don't want any gaps when you put your mascara on. Now it's important that once you've perfected that line, you need to blend it into the lashes with lots and lots of mascara. Make sure you've got lots of it because it needs to be really wet. Keep piling it on. And then you're going to use your angled brush, and it's going to be dipped into the product using both sides of the brush. Make sure there's lots on there, and then flatten the edges of the brush on your hand before you start.